Hello and welcome to Let's Blink. Today we're spinning the predetermined wheel of random to see what we're doing today. And today, as promised, I'm going to do a model for you. This is one of the ones I picked up in Japan. One of the random ones I haven't seen before, Majin Bone. It's an anime series. I almost watched it, but I didn't. So this might get me to watch that series. This is the Majin of Fire, Hino Majin. If we look, is this world just win or lose only? So, it's by Bandai. It's got the toy sticker up here. And all the points of articulation. Looks like it's 233 millimeters tall. All the posing and articulations it's showing off here. Probably telling us about the character in the anime here. Just the easy pull out information. So we just got a reshred of the cover, the back. I'm not sure what this is. Looks like they're different Majins here. Another advert for the anime. So, why don't we open it up and take a look at what we got inside. Sorry about that. So, first off, we got our instruction booklet in here and a bunch of stickers. Let me open up. There we go. I want to show you the instruction booklet. And get my positions right. So yeah. Start off with the instruction booklets. So it looks like each section has a start and finish point, their own put together. This looks fairly straightforward, so shouldn't be too difficult to put together. Showing us where stickers are, nice and colored layout, and some black and whites. So that's our instruction booklet. Registration card, I believe, or just a sign up for newsletters, interests and whatnot, probably back here. But into the main, pull these out. And sorry for the noise. Uh-oh. Oh, that's just extra. But, alright, so we have 4 bags here. Looks like within each bag, each has 2 sheets of pieces. Looks like some rubber gaps and stoppers. So here, let me take a minute and pull these all out. So yeah, and I'll cut the sound out here so you guys, I'll just cut ahead to them out for you so you don't have to hear all this crinkling and stuff as I open these up. Alright, and we're back, and I got rid of that nasty sounding plastic for you so you don't have to hear all of me of that. So here are individual pieces. And I'm holding this one upside that way. And each grouping or sheet has a identification number. So this is sheet B1. And then within each, let me get that to zoom, there are little tags that give the numbers that'll correspond to the pieces in our booklet. So if we open up, sheet C2 piece 1, sheet C2 piece 2, sheet B2 piece 17. So, yeah. So we got 2 of the all white, 2 of the gold, 4 of the reds, and then a mixed white. Now some of these pieces have already come off their tabs. Kind of expected, cramped in some luggage for plane ride. Sorry, something in my throat. So I'm going to need to be careful when I'm going through these. I should be able to figure out most of these pieces just by sight, and I only had a few that actually fully popped out. So I'll be able to figure that out easily. Looking at these, looks like a decently detailed. You can see the detail in the hand pieces here. So yeah, we have 2 sets of open, 2 sets of closed. Both will be on him. Sometimes they send different pieces to do different things, but those are more the master class, master grade. This is just a one-off, mainly for children. So nothing too fancy. We'll probably most likely use all the pieces. Probably not all of these rubber stoppers and joint pieces, but most everything else will get used. Probably won't have anything set extra for detail pieces. So I cut to after the build, and I'll give you my thoughts and opinion on how detailed and how easily it goes together. So I'll see you in a bit. This is going to take a little bit longer than normal, so it's going to take a longer jump. So let's see if I can get it. And we're back. Oh my god, that was a big one. That took me about 3 hours, if I remember correctly, to complete. I stopped a couple times and sustained an injury along the way. The tools I'm using, it's bound to happen, especially the way I was using them with the way the pins were set up. If you watch my time-lapse, you'll see I was using an X-Acto knife to cut out most of the pieces, and slipped and got myself a little bit. Just a small cut, but bound to happen. Normally I'd use snippers, but the way they're set up, they're so close to this, I didn't want to snip them. Because I've learned if you snip away from the piece and shear it down some, file it down, you won't cause a lot of stress that would happen. A lot of whiting. Yeah. The whiting, you can reduce that by not cutting so close, but they're right on top of each other. There wasn't much of a gap to allow me to do that, so I used an X-Acto knife. I also used sometimes a nice file, but with that you gotta watch out because it will fade away the color and distort it. So a lot careful. I also used a pair of long-handled tweezers to help with the stickers on this. I didn't use my curved one, but I do have one of those. But enough about that stuff. Let's get into what you're here for. And I completed it, and it's fairly big. Stands pretty well. Great articulation. Feet move, knees move, legs move, arm moves, except for these back 2 arms. The only thing that moves are the shoulder pads. They're pretty rigid. The hands will move for them too. Head and the neck moves. So, but I find it weird that they have these second set of hands and they're only stationary. The most you can do is swap out hands, so the fists are above and the open hands are below. But great articulation. Real stiff in there, but that's the rubber stopping pieces to help hold the position so they're not slack and loose. That's what all the joints primarily have in them, is a rubber piece to help hold it. And I'm already, it's not meant for play, but I decided to go with the stickers on this since I probably won't show this off too much. This was just one of those, oh, it looks cool, so I'll pick it up and put it together. So I used stickers for it. Didn't come with anything too special for them. I know some of the Gundams will come with slide decals that end up adhering and looking better, but I haven't done one of those before, so this was something just to do on the spot. I didn't want to put too much time into it, and I'm not that creative a person, sadly, to try to enhance and add detailing. That, and I just don't have paints on hand to add color to it. But they do have a sticker for the eyes. They did turn out well. I was fearing when I started putting these on, being difficult going around all these, but this is all one piece on each side of these. So from the points down the sides are each one piece. One long piece here. So they went on rather easy. I didn't have too much difficulty, surprise with that. I figured I would have more difficulty. I did end up tearing one of the flame pieces on one of the legs, this one, but it's covered up by this thigh shield here, so that's not noticeable, so that's kind of cool. I did mess up and put this sticker on the wrong side, so I had to peel that up so it looks a little extra worn for that. But overall, this went together pretty easy, except for my slight mishap. Can never be too careful when playing with sharp implements, so be careful. I would suggest just using the snippers or popping them up by hand and then filing them or trimming them down to get rid of those rough edges. The seams aren't too bad on these. They're pretty standard seams. I don't have glue, so I couldn't glue them together to try to make that seam invisible. I have heard of a technique. I haven't actually put it to test yet. I just don't have the glue for it. Something that I'm planning to pick up for other models that I want to make seamless. Do have, seems like I can adjust these somewhat, but not too much. Let's get that back into place. But overall, if I had to rate it, I'd give it about a 6 or 7 out of 10. Looks cool, goes together easy, and just had fun putting it together. It's always fun putting things together, taking time, just watching details and making sure you do things right. I know a couple things I had to really look at again. So yes, the no Majin of Fire. And I guess I'll see you next time. Be sure to subscribe to see more videos like this. Comments below on your thoughts on it or any other model kits or anything else I should be trying. So I'll see you next time. Bye.